A little bit.
All right, everybody. They're trying to kick us out, but we're sticking around a little longer here at Hillcrest Lanes. Sunday's games, we've got first game, Texans at Patriots, and Patriots are minus 3 points. So I have gone back and forth on this game, admittedly.
Over-under 40.5 before we get going.
Okay.
On that.
All right. Yeah, it's a low over-under, but as we all know, Texans defense is unbelievable.
Patriots O-line has been struggling a little. Like, they're kind of injured. So, before he gets to it, I'm going to take the under just because of the O-line struggles of both teams are not very great. But the Patriots D-line is not phenomenal. They're young. Probably the most up-and-coming team in football.
Yeah.
They're probably another year away, even though they're in the top 4 of their conference, but they're still in a rebuild. Drake May's that special. They're in a rebuild.
I would tend to agree. So for me, I will take the Texans on the points. That defense is just going to keep it close, or I wouldn't be shocked if they outright won the game. This was definitely the hardest game that I had to pick. I felt like these teams were evenly matched for different reasons. Drake May is number 1 in the league against pressure, and obviously the Texans have the highest pressure rate in the league. So this will be a strength against strength matchup. Be interesting to see who comes out on top with that. I'm going to take the Patriots in the closest of close games, 17, Texans 16. And any further thoughts, Nick?
I like the Patriots to cover. Nico Collins out. Nico Collins out for the game.
That's a big
I haven't
deal.
heard on Christian Gonzalez yet. They're Patriots' number 1 corner, but Nico Collins out. They're a little bit more limited. So that's a big blow to the Texans' passing game. Even though Christian Kirk whacked Pittsburgh, and RIP to my dog shit team. But
he's a Steelers fan, everyone.
Yes. But that's why I like New England 20-13 in that game. I think Nico is a 70-yard could-be guy, especially if Christian Gonzalez would be out. He don't shadow too much on that team, but Nico Collins is that special to that team with a fairly weak O-line. Even though they shine, they're growing and shined last week, but
the other reason that I kind of like the Texans to keep it close here, Nick, is I just feel C.J. Stroud fumbled the ball 5 times against the Steelers. I just can't see him doing that 2 games in a row.
I'd hope not.
If so, then
2 times
the
he
Texans
wasn't
are in
looking
trouble.
at the ball, but one was not a bad snap, and he just whiffed.
Right.
I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, Pittsburgh should have won that game, really, and they lost by 24.
It got ugly quick.
That
fumble
defense is just special. They
the,
smother you. You don't get. There's no run after catch against that team.
Right.
You just don't.
It's like they're playing with 12 guys on the field.
Yes. Their defense is a cheat code.
It is. Okay. All right. Well, that covers that game pretty well, I think. Let's go to Rams at Bears. Rams are a 3.5-point favorite. I will take the Bears and the points. It's just too many points with the way the Bears have been playing lately. Even though they're down, even if they're down big at half. Last week they were down 21-3 at half, and it didn't matter. They come right back. They have just the utmost belief and faith that they're going to find a way, and they have so far. This will be probably the game this weekend where the weather is the biggest impact. Windy, cold, bitter cold. I just believe whoever has the ball last is who wins this game. I will say final score: Rams 31, Bears 30. What do you say, Nick?
One thing, Vegas, I think you hit the spreads very well on all 4 of these games. They are
Agreed.
very hard to touch.
100%.
God, if this was a good weather game, this would be high scoring. High scoring.
Definitely.
Bears they run the ball well. They have so many weapons. Colston Loveland above 58.5 yards receiving. That's one.
I like that.
And Caleb Williams above 220 passing, especially if they get behind. And
Yep.
it very well could happen like last week. Kyron Williams over, I think it was 58 or 59.5 yards rushing. Got those bets in. Get those in. Because Kyron Williams, Dave popped this stat.
It was the long run of the day was like over under 11.5. I like the over for that.
And he had over 10 of them for the year.
Yes. He had 23 runs over 10 yards, so a little less than the 11.5, but 23 runs of that caliber. So, and
Blake Corum may matter, but that's a good bet to get into. Also, I like the Rams in this game. I kind of agree with it on the Bears to cover, but I would not be shocked if this is like a 28-27 game for the Rams to win. Mevis has got better with his kicking game. I know I said 28 points, but Mevis has got better as a kicker. He's growing through the year.
yeah.
And
Rams special teams has always been a little bit hit and miss, to say the least.
With this weather, it's going to be a very hard kicking game. And is it Eddie Pena? No, Eddie Pena is for the 49ers. Who's the Bears kicker?
I should know this. I'm sorry, people. I'm letting you down.
Not that why are we
Santo?
debating? Yes, Cairo Santos.
Cairo Santos.
He's very accurate, not a big leg. Also,
but he's pretty accurate when he's kicking from shorter distance. So anyway,
this is, I agree. This is gonna be a last possession game. They picked the right game for the last game of the week.
yeah.
But
Agreed.
NFL, don't screw the 49ers. I'm going to say it 100 times. This is going to be in the second video. Don't screw the 49ers 3 bad short weeks in a row.
It definitely is a tough spot for the 49ers. But
You were going to screw one team this weekend. You didn't have to get it with 2. You had to do it with one team. The Bills were the right team to do it with because they had the early game Sunday. But
True.
you didn't have to do it with 2 teams.
right.
Get better.
They're usually pretty good, but I understand. I get the complaint. So, all right, guys. We will see how these games play out Sunday night, and we are going to come back in a little bit, and we're going to talk about Monday night's national championship game next. Stay tuned.